Alright. Looks good.
Okay. So, you guys just killed some bullywugs. You have a couple days left on the boat before you get to your landing spot where you start traveling on land. Yeah, so you guys get there without any more random encounters. You land. They take out the wagon. Everything is offloaded onto the boat and sort of into the wagon. A lot of stuff was already done. Like throughout the travel, the Lane family has been basically putting things from the cargo hold into the wagon. But the last few things that were sort of unwieldy and hard to fit in, they getting those things in there. You guys have enough supplies for your journey, so far as you know, or you guys have enough supplies for like 90 days, and the expectation is it'll only take like 60.
Don't worry, I'm a wilderness guy.
Yeah, you guys have the wilderness stuff. You know that the Lane family has a bunch of has some magic stuff, and they're a little bit prepared for their own defense in that way. And there seems to be lots of like tracking equipment, that sort of thing. They want to make sure they're getting to the right place at the right time. So you guys are good to go for the journey.
Sweet.
All right, so I just came up with this system, and here's how we're gonna play this sequence of events. So, cool. So every day we are gonna roll a D100, and that's what will happen on the result. So the army is 20 days out. Your trick bought you a bunch of time. They're tracking you down, but they are 20 days away. You guys have 60 days of journey to get to the dungeon. As you can see, 1 and 40, they stay the same distance away. 41 through 75, a scout catches up to you guys, and if you don't kill it before it gets back to the army, then they will get 1 day closer. On a 76 through a 90, they catch wind of you guys through scrying and catch up 1 day. And then a 91 through a 100, they find your trail and start advancing 1 day closer every day. Now, you guys will know that something is happening. The 41 through 100 events are still occurring because the Lane family is scrying for that army. They're like constantly looking, making sure that you guys have that lead.
Sweet.
Yeah. So there's scrying and counter scrying, divination stuff going on. If you guys have any magic that screws with divination, we can start applying that stuff if you want.
Does anybody have non-detection?
Specifically on me. That's it.
Nice.
Nice.
Does it have the amulet of non-detection?
Oh yeah. So yeah, you would be able to sneak up to that army without being detected if you were to so desire. I mean, scouts might find you, but they wouldn't know you were coming. So that is what's happening. You guys have 60 days of travel. So here we go. Day 1.
Wow.
Aww.
Really?
Oh, that thing failed.
They immediately found.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys, you guys start traveling, and one of the younger members of the Lane family bursts out of the wagon and is like, guys, fuck! Somehow they caught wind of the trail. I don't know if they intercepted the boat or what, but they clearly know exactly where we are right now. We have to figure out a way to throw them off. Jumps back into the wagon. And he jumps back into the wagon after motioning to you guys, if you have any ideas he wants, the Lane family's holding a council in their TARDIS treasure.
Do us wizardy types know how to fuck with any of that in any way?
There is a specific spell.
Yeah.
I know in the player's handbook that will there's a few of them that fuck with divination.
Huh.
But if you don't have those spells, then no.
Hooperdoodle.
Yeah, I don't remember what they are off the top of my head either.
Can any of our wizardy guys use my existing amulet and try to boost it?
You suggest that, or do you bring that up with the Lane family?
Yeah.
Okay. The patriarch looks a little bit excited, and he pulls out like a crystal ball, out of like one of the like bags of holding that he has on his belt, and he says, "All right, this is a one-time use treasure, but it'll work for today at least." The unfortunate thing is, so what this will do is it will spread the effect of that amulet over the entire party, making them completely lose track of where you guys are, but it will destroy your amulet.
Brutal.
For 1 day.
Actually, the effect, he thinks it could last a few days, maybe, but he's not really sure how long. And I'll give you the DM side, which is 1d4 days.
So that's a backup. Do you guys have anything else?
I got nothing.
No.
Oh, wait. Do I get weird mind power bullshit? Hold on. I don't think I do.
Trying to see if wizards have anything. It's fairly high-level spells for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I could do a bunch of mundane crap to fuck with them, but it's like they're using scrying and stuff.
So they're using scrying, which means that they are keyed onto your location. But if there was any sort of big magical disturbance in the area, then you know that the scrying would get interrupted.
Steve, you're good at big magical disturbances, right?
Yeah.
Can he intentionally cause a massive disruption?
If you can, so Steve, actually, yes. This is going to be a little fun DM thing. You can roll all 4 of your elemental dice at once.
I was just going to ask that.
And that will be all of your expenditures for the day. You probably won't be able to do this again for a while, but it is a one-time thing you can do. But all of the effects will happen times 2. So, whatever the effect is, all of the magnitude of those effects will be doubled.
Oh, geez. And when you say one-time effect, you mean one time forever, or for the foreseeable future?
For the foreseeable future, it will 2d6 days before you could do that again. Or no, you know what? I'm sorry, 4d6 days.
Sure. I was just wondering if it was more of a, I'm not going to lose my dice or lose their use permanently.
No. It's 4d6 days before you could throw all 4 at once, and you'll lose all of your rolls for the day. But tomorrow you'll be able to roll them as normal. You just won't be able to do the... Actually, I'm sorry. I'm just going to give it a flat number, because the more I think about it, the more it changes things. So 20 days. You can only do this once every 20 days.
Okay, sure. I more just, like I said, I just wanted to know that I'd be able to do it again someday.
Yeah, and we're also going to roll on the wild magic table a couple times, just as a heads up. This is, literally, you are inducing chaos in this plane.
Fuck yeah.
I make sure I'm away from him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I assume I'm going up on a hill far away from everyone. Yeah, so I'm gonna find the best place to do this, because it'll mess up scrying in the immediate area, right?
Yes, it will.
So before you do that, Steve, I got a quick question for Zach,
Yep.
or anyone really. So scrying, if I remember correctly, creates an invisible observer type dealie that follows your target around. Is there any way to destroy that if you can see invisible shit, or is it indestructible or whatever? Because I mean, we could resolve this a lot easier if people could see invisible shit.
Can anyone see invisible shit?
Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
Alright, carry on then.
And I don't think it works that way, Brent.
No. Okay. I wasn't sure.
What do they need to do to scry? Is there any like physical component they need?
It's a spell. And yeah, there's like a whole ritual needed for it. Why do you ask?
I can talk to woodland creatures. I can negotiate with some squirrels just about stealing things from their camp.
You're very far away. Like you're 20 days out. And the average squirrel would not remember. Like
So
you could get the squirrel to be like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna steal so much random fucking shit from these guys," and the squirrel would be like, "Yeah, this is gonna be fucking awesome." And then like 10 days go by, and it's like, "Hey, nuts are sweet. I love nuts." Question. Do you have like a magical effect that like binds animals?
That binds them? No.
Okay.
Other than for messaging, no.
Yeah, if you could create a prolonged magical connection, then you could maybe ask them to do that. Okay. So
far, it sounds like the chaos is the best option.
yeah, go for it.
Okay. Should I just roll a d6 4 times?
Yes.
Okay.
So where's my... There it is.
Everyone slowly back away.
I would say more than slowly.
Yeah, I'm on a hill at least like quarter to half mile away.
So you need to be relatively close. You need to be within 100 feet. Sorry,
Oh.
within 60 feet to disrupt the scrying.
Well, good luck, everyone.
I used my decanter of water and my ice stuff to make a little barrier. And then I
hide
watch.
behind Dave.
Alright, I kind of have a question. So if they're
No,
if they're scrying and they're physically are they like physically seeing us?
Yeah.
Okay. If I were to cast some sort of hypnotic pattern thing, would that charm them through the scrying?
what does it do?
Alright, so basically you create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature within the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
So,
Maybe it wouldn't really do much, but it would like...
So you know that they're scrying you. You don't know the method they're using for scrying. There's many methods for scrying, and you don't know which technique they're using. Like, through their magical detection, the Lane family knows that the Paith family army has a lock on you, but you're not sure how. So
Okay.
It could be like what Brent said, it could be like a magical eye floating around. It could be that they have a crystal ball. It could be they're using like a magical castern of water and like looking through it. So a few of the techniques you think you might be able to have some effect, though it would probably be dulled a bit, or like in mechanical terms, they would probably have advantage on their wisdom save, just because it's like through a magical window, so that they already like have some advantage to resisting said magical effects. But
Okay.
you could give it a try. However, Steve already rolled his dice, so I'm saying.
I know. I'm just asking, like, in generalities, if that would actually do anything.
Oh, jeez. Oh no. Okay. Interesting.
Did
All right,
Steve
so-
implode?
Some interesting things happen. Yes.
All right. Steve, you gain resistance to all damage for the next minute, and
Nice.
you regain
Might
all
need it.
expended sorcery points.
Which I didn't spend any, so whatever.
You didn't roll the fire die, did you? Oh no, you did. It's just up.
Yeah, I did. But Dave posting things.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
go, Dave.
So, fire die was a 2.
I'm on fire.
You're on fire. Again, the damage is. Alright, you're on fire, and you have a 50% chance of your equipment being ignited. So let's roll 100. Your equipment did not ignite. So, yay!
And actually, I got a save, and I rolled a 19. So,
Alright,
I should
Cool.
be good.
you're good on the fire die. The air die, or the ice die is a 6. A column of water surges forth from the roller, surrounding one of their enemies. Basically, you get to shroud a target in water. What do you want to shroud in water within 60 feet?
Not really anything to shroud, is there?
There are
Okay,
like trees and
really?
stuff. There's
We have a volunteer.
some birds flying around. There, you know, as you're like rolling these dice, and then like really explosive effect starts happening, a boar and a deer are startled. They just happen to be sort of like hiding nearby, and they both like run out.
Ooh, I'm gonna surround the boar. Bacon.
All right. The boar is surrounded by water.
Hello. Bye.
And then air. Sweet. Earth.
Give these people.
So 1d20. Yeah, definitely drowning. All right, a boar is drowning. Poor boar. Air die.
I get to go for a trip.
You are flung 30 feet away. Hold on, I'm gonna see if you land in a tree. You do not land in a tree.
Damn.
You manage to not like smack into any trees at all. So you take the falling damage from the 30 feet fall, but you don't get like smacked in the face with trees or anything like that. And then the earth die, what was that? It was 4. So you are you summon a rock slide seemingly from nowhere. No rocks are above the target. Deals 1d6 per character level, I think is what I decided. So
he just flies away from the falling rocks.
no, it actually that one affects the target. So who do you want to hit with the falling rocks from nowhere?
Go for the boar.
You want that boar to really get fucked over?
Hey, I want
Tenderized meat.
what?
Tenderized meat.
Hey, that was the druid's idea.
Animals eat each other.
Yeah. We're gonna eat this
Part of
thing.
nature.
Okay,
Yeah, we're not
cool.
gonna let it go to waste.
Yeah, awesome. We're gonna eat the shit out of this thing.
So you do 20 damage to this boar with like 6 HP.
Damn.
Like, all right. So describing this, you see him like his skin suddenly seems to like turn copper, as if it's turning into steel. His like magic sort of like coats him, and you see like what looks like just a layer of arcane energy like coating his skin, and then he suddenly catches on fire, and like Like he literally like it's like this awesome magical effect, and then you just see him go, "Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!" as he lights on fire, and then gets flung through the air, just like and lands in like a nearby like valley. Manages to avoid like all the trees, just gets flung through there. As like all this like explosive magical effect is happening, some animals get startled out. In particular, a boar runs by. And as it starts to like get near the encampment, it's encapsulated in a bubble of water, and then rocks fall from nowhere, like from the sky. They just fall like out of the sky. They're not meteors, nothing like that. You're not sure where the fuck they came from, and they literally like cover the boar. Like it looks like the boar was walking along next to a mountain, and then just like an avalanche of rocks just poured over the boar. You can't see it. There's so many rocks.
Huh.
But all of you, even the non-casters, can sense like an aura of chaos in the area. And did anyone have any spells up or anything like that?
I don't think so.
No.
So all of you feel sort of like pain from your soul weapons. They're all kind of like, oh, what the fuck was that? Yeah, that's what happens. The Lane family guys are looking over at Madness like, the fuck was that?
That was awesome. That's both in
Getting
character and
rid
out
of this.
I go over and put him out. Of whatever fire may be lingering.
Yeah, I might be smoldering a little still.
That's awesome.
I'm more impressed that you're still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He only took, what, 3d6 damage?
Actually, I saved, so I don't think I took damage.
Yeah, you put him out the next turn so he doesn't take any damage.
Cool.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, you take the damage from the fall.
Oh, right, I didn't take the fall damage.
Can you have resistance to fall damage?
Yes, he does. He has resistance to all, so you take 6.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, all said, for all of that, you only took 6 damage. He's like,
So, Madness, you can feel like when you pick up your dice, you can feel that they feel like a little, almost burnt out. Like the magical energy in them is exhausted. You can already feel like the slow trickle of energy into them as they start to regenerate. But, definitely they feel a little exhausted at the moment.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. So that was day 1. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I need to...
What a time to be alive.
Ruh-roh.
And Zach, whenever you decide on the time to recharge, just add it to the Google Doc. I have it at the bottom.
Okay. That sounds good. Okay, so... I'm just adding a brief note. Steve, you may want to update this later, just so I don't forget. Okay, great. So, yeah. So all that happens. You guys think you're free from the scrying. They did catch up, or they did have a good idea of where you were, at least from the initial scrying. So they are now 19 days out.
No.
Yeah.
They're just trying to head to us, right? Not like
Yeah.
beat us
They're
there.
trying to catch up to you guys to try to murder you.
Okay. Then, while we're traveling, I'm going to be sitting on top of the wagon or cart or whatever it is, and I'm going to be spending 8 hours casting a spell.
What's
That
What
is
are you
plant-
casting?
I cast plant growth every day,
Nice.
twice a day. I spend 8 hours, which means all plants in a half-mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for a year, which means a creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot of moves. You can exclude one or more areas of any size within your spell's area from being affected, which is, of course, the path in front of us.
That's awesome, dude.
All right, sweet.
Effectively creating a wall of forest between us and them. At
Okay.
least slowing them down slightly.
Yeah. Do it, man.
Yeah. So with that cast, they are now 19 and a half days out. Like after they figure out what you've done, like they start learning how to avoid the area like you're in and sort of track you by that. But the first day, they totally fall for I'm sorry, just 20. So they're back to 20 after that spell. They lose a day trying to walk through all of the dense undergrowth or
Nice.
overgrowth. And yeah. So, all right. So the first day, that happened like the first hour after you guys got off the boat, and then you start to go walking through the woods, sort of following the Lane family's like compass, making sure that you guys are going the right way. And as you guys are walking, you start to notice the trees and like the area starts to change a little bit. So it had just been sort of the normal like New England forest, dense or like undergrowth. Lots of mixtures of various trees. Not too spread out, though. Everything's a little close. You guys are sort of hacking a trail through the forest as you go through, maybe following like a deer trail here and there. And like this is the wilderness, so there are no roads or anything going through this. But as you start traveling, like after a few hours, you notice the terrain around you starts to change, and the forest starts to open up a little bit. The grass starts to get like kind of, stops being the thick undergrowth, and it starts turning into like a sort of a thick green grass, and the trees start to transition. It's all willow trees, all throughout the area. And at first, it's just normal forest, except there are willow trees. And then after a couple more hours, you've been traveling for around 4 hours now. You guys start to realize that the willow trees seem to be spread out almost intentionally, like someone planted them.
Huh.
What's your who has the highest passive perception? Is it Dave, and what is it?
18.
Sorry, one sec. Dave, you start noticing heads poking out of the trees.
That's weird.
They are clearly dryads.
Oh, yeah, dryads in the trees.
Yep, there are dryads on the trees. You also notice that their eyes are not glowing red.
Is that a good thing?
That is a good thing. All the monsters you've encountered that are going like nuts all have red eyes.
Huh.
Okay.
So yeah.
I poke the druid and being like, I think they're going to appreciate you more than anyone else in this party.
Oh, I know.
That's
I'll do a simple action for plant growth and make like the plants near us sort of flourish, so they know
Okay.
we're down with nature.
Oh wow!
Particularly behind us, where it's like we've been basically just creating this trail and like destroying plants. Like I like make them be like, look, we're not harming nature at all. We're trying to preserve it.
Yay!
Okay.
Nature bros.
So you guys keep going?
We say hello.
Oh, okay. So you sort of wave at one of the dryads once Dave points it out. And And the dryad sort of looks shocked that you saw it, because they were clearly like being a little sneaky about it. And it immediately like shrinks back into its tree. You see another dryad, or you see that same dryad poke its head out of another tree, sort of further away. It doesn't look like it's like scared exactly. It's like just a little nervous. Doesn't say anything though. It looks at you for a second and sort of looks directly at you, Zook, and then sort of nods its head and then disappears back into the tree. At that point, Dave, you stop seeing like a bunch of curious heads poking out. Seems to go quiet again.
Okay.
Huh.
All right, so you guys travel through the woods for another hour or so, and the willow trees are once again looking even bigger and brighter. This whole forest area is extremely vibrant. There don't seem to be any monsters in this area. It's all like woodland creatures. It's natural forest. It's all very peaceful. And after about an hour, one of the trees sort of starts to shake. And as it does, a dryad that steps out of the tree. And this dryad looks a little older than the other dryads that you guys have already seen. And it has a crown of like leaves all around its head. And sort of like a veil of willow branches.
What's up, bro?
It walks up to you guys and sort of like bows low. Greetings, adventurers.
I return the bow.
What's up, bro?
I bow as well. Your Majesty.
And we're bowing. I'm gonna bow.
Dryad, smiles at all of you and says, again, welcome, adventurers. It has been a long time since we've seen any of your kind around here. Why have you come to the Willow Forest?
We are fleeing bad men who hate nature.
Can you roll a persuasion or like
They hate nature. Like, fuck this noise.
The druid immediately
They're
uses
an
the
army
drum.
marching through the woods. They're not going to be nice to the woods.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Wrong.
Not what I expected the druid to do.
Would I have an advantage at all? For being a druid and, making plants grow?
Well, maybe I can assist as well. My persuasion's pretty good.
you can assist to gain advantage. So yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
charismatic.
Yeah, but the druid's talking.
I am not charismatic.
It's fine. We'll be alright.
Is that enough to give me advantage?
Yeah.
Alright, here goes.
Okay. Druid looks at you a little like quizzically, like it just gives you sort of a strange look when you say that.
And I try and smooth over the rough points of that. There's a very large army, really not good people, making a mess on the way here.
Strange that adventurers would be chased by other humans.
It's complicated. Politics, that sort of thing. Human politics.
All agreed.
She shakes her head a little bit, like confused at the whole thing. She looks over all of you. In particular, she looks over at Lubu, whose name that I've forgotten. Anyone remember what I actually called him?
I think you just called him Lubu.
Alright, fuck it. His name is Lubu. And takes careful note of him. And, she sort of, like, her eyes fall a little bit, and she goes, actually, I must be honest with you. I've come to ask a favor. I don't know if you help.
Possibly.
What sort of favor?
Never hurts to ask.
Yeah.
So when you say that, she sighs sort of deeply, and well, something around a month ago, the queen of our people, the head Willow, somehow was affected by the Great Curse. For centuries, we have lived here without any influence of the Great Curse, managing to stay free through the will of our queen. But something changed, and now she has gone mad. And she sort of points up to the north, says, the entire grove of ancient willows is nearly destroyed, as our queen has gone on something of a rampage. I don't know if you'd be willing to help? Track her down? Free her of the curse?
I don't, do we even know how to do that?
Yeah, like seems like a great opportunity to figure out how these monsters become quote unquote evil.
Technically, I could learn remove curse as a spell.
Blue Boo responds at this point and says, I'm sorry, princess? Sort of looks at her, like, questioning. She nods when he says it. However, even adventurers don't have the ability to truly remove the curse from a monster that has been affected. The only cure, so far as we know, is to kill that entity which is cursed, and then to hold it caged for at least a century, once it resurrects. After a century passes, the curse will start to fade, and your queen will be back to her normal self, albeit less powerful.
Oh, to kill the source of it, not like the person who's cursed?
No, you kill the... Well, if you could kill the source of the curse in general, you're pretty sure everyone would be free from it. But it's been like 1,500 years that the curse has been going on, so you're pretty sure you don't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I feel like we should press her to see if she knows anything about how her mom, the queen, was resisting it from the rest of them, because it seemed to, at least to my character, like all monsters were affected. Like there shouldn't be patches of, it's okay over here.
So as Lubu says that, she, sort of sighs and, yes, we know of that method as well. I was hoping you adventurers might have a different way. But if you can help us defeat her, then we will offer you our help. And we will help you delay or destroy the army which you say is following you.
What do you guys think?
It seems legit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm down.
Dave, I also cut you off there. So you asked that question, and she does respond that around the time when their queen went crazy, they were holding court, like of the dryads, and suddenly a shadow appeared out of nowhere, and it seemed to invade the queen. And then a week later, the queen's eyes turned red, and she started to go crazy.
Interesting.
So let me get this straight. They want us to kill the person who's cursed, and then somehow imprison the curse?
Not the curse, the cursee. So basically, the way this works is you kill whoever's cursed, like the monster, and then you can find the resurrectee, and if you control the land like all these dryads do, this is basically their respawn point. So yeah, so when the queen dies, she'll respawn, and they sort of know where that respawn point is, so they'll basically just throw the queen into a prison for 100 years until the curse starts to fade, and then she'll regain her sanity. Though you know that the longer a monster is alive, like in one life without dying, the more powerful they are. So the queen won't be the queen anymore, so to speak. She won't have the power of like the mother of all dryads.
Oh, so in killing her, we would remove her power, and then
Yes.
and then okay, so then there's really no point for her to be cursed anymore. Is that kind of the theory?
You're not sure how it works, and you know it doesn't work with every monster.
Oh,
Some monsters seem like inclined towards the curse. Like you could keep a goblin locked up for 300 years and it would never get uncursed. But certain kinds of monsters seem to have the ability, for whatever reason, to shake it off after a period of time. And it is a well-known fact that there are communities of monsters in the area, like in the deep wilderness, that have basically used this method to free themselves of the curse. Anytime one of them dies, they just throw it in a prison cell for 100 years until the curse, goes away, and then they can rejoin the society, so to speak.
well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Has-
a long time.
Lu Bu or any of our arcane casters heard of anything about like these shadows or shades that corrupt things?
Nope.
Weird.
Okay.
And remove curse wouldn't lessen the amount of time that the cursee would have the curse on him, would it?
So, roll Arcana.
It's a super curse, isn't it?
Arcana.
Like Super AIDS.
I meant one of those, the first one.
Yeah, with the 17, you've heard of some casters trying to, just remove curse and seeing what happened. And basically what happens is, like, for like an hour, the curse is lifted, and, the creature regains its sanity, and then after well, not even like an hour, depending on the strength of the caster, some period of time, and then the curse just takes over again.
What about like Greater Wish or some shit?
So you've heard, well, I roll history.
History. I have intelligence. I know a thing, maybe.
You've never heard of anyone trying.
Okay.
Though, if the queen was powerful enough to resist the curse before, do you think remove curse would allow her to do her thing again? In the small time that she's sane?
What do you mean? Oh, no. It's like the power of the curse fades over time as the monsters get older.
It's like
Yeah.
herpes.
So you could free her for an hour, and she would, like, if you could manage to land the curse and she didn't resist it. But there would be an hour of saying, "Hey, I'm the queen, and I'm still like at full power." At most, it might not even be an hour. It might be a minute, right? Because she's pretty powerful, and you guys are not very high level casters.
What if you just continually murder her?
And she will resurrect over and over again and never regain power and never be free of the curse.
Wait, but
Cool.
wouldn't the curse lessen each time she's killed?
Nope.
Okay.
That like refreshes it, huh?
Yep.
Damn.
Oh. Well, shit, man. That sucks.
Yeah, so
For her.
pretty much what I was getting to is we can't come up with any other options other than hunt her out, kill her, and hope for the best.
You could also just say, "I'm sorry, we don't have the time," and leave.
Yeah, but I don't think that's an option we're willing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to get their help in slowing down that army.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Especially if they're going to be like quasi neighbors, they might come over for the occasional holiday. Let's not, piss off the dryads now.
Yeah, let's not shit in our neighborhood. Shit where we eat, or whatever the saying is.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are given like directions sort of towards the ancient grove, which is like a day's travel up north. You know that's where the queen was last seen, which was like a week ago, and you don't know where she is from there. so you'd have to track it down.
Would a druid be better at tracking down a queen of dryad?
I mean, you are tracking down a tree.
Oh, it's a tree? Like it's an actual tree?
Yeah,
Could,
but you're pretty sure it has
okay.
the ability to move around.
Oh.
Could we
So
borrow
it's
some scrying magic from our boss?
He's he's like, well, we could, but if we were to do so, we'd lose the protection against the scrying from the Pace family.
Brutal.
Well, you said there was a swath of destruction, though, right? Like the other dryads were like she's destroying parts of the forest.
Yeah, she is.
So I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to follow her.
Well, she was destroying other dryads,
Ah.
but she's not like just randomly destroying the forest.
I don't know. You guys want to give it a go?
Let's do it.
I mean, we should.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm down for murdering a queen.
What's the worst that can happen? We slow it down enough that we have to take on an army. We can do that too.
Okay.
I guess that's the other question: is
It's
Lubu and the family moving on, and we're gonna meet back up with them, or are we?
But that's
whole
up
crew.
for you guys to decide. You can get Lubu to help you with this, or
That may not be a bad idea.
you can send them ahead.
Why don't we have them hang here?
Yeah.
That way we're not throwing too many unknown variables into the mix.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess we can bring Lubu with us and be like, yo, dryads, protect our shit. We'll go get this done.
Okay. So you sort of like tell the dryads your plan, and they say, "Oh yeah, of course, that would be no problem." And
Awesome.
they take the wagon and the Lane family, and they say they're taking them to the village, which is like an hour away from where you currently are. Lubu's like, "Well, if this will help, then I think it's a good idea." So he's willing to come with you guys, and you guys are given the location of the village.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Day 2. So you guys travel for a while, but it's a bit of a ways to the grove. So you guys travel through the willow trees. You don't run into any problems. You guys make it up to the, you guys make it pretty close to the grove, but then it's nighttime. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to take a rest?
I ain't got no night vision.
Oh
Keep
yeah,
going.
like none of us have night vision.
Well,
I think I do. I mean, I have dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's night vision. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
I got that glow globe thing or whatever, the drift globe. I got that shit.
I mean, I also have like light magic and stuff. I'm gonna make light.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, I have no particular need to rest, but other than
Yeah, if we're still good to go, I'm good to continue.
Let's continue.
I'm gonna be stealthy then if it's getting dark.
All right. So you guys continue on into the grove. At this point, the dryad guide that was sort of showing you guys the way leaves you, and she tells you the reason that she's leaving is that as the queen of the willows, she has sort of a coercive effect. So any dryad that encounters her is forced to do her bidding.
Oh, poops.
So they can't help you with this. So she
Yeah,
leaves,
fair.
and you guys get to this beautiful lake, and there's like sort of this just very gentle layer of mist that's covering this giant lake, and it seems almost like the lake is like basically only like a couple of feet deep, and there are these huge, like bigger than you've ever seen before, willow trees, all growing in the lake.
Dang.
And you can see sort of the edge. Everything is fine, but towards the center of the lake, there's this destruction. There are these giant willow trees that are all knocked over, and like just totally crushed.
I think I picked up her trail.
So you know that she was here about a week ago. So you don't know where she is now. But yes, if you wanted to roll survival to start tracking, or anything along those lines, this would be the time to start. It is also night right now.
Yeah. Hey, Druid guy, what's your survival at?
+3.
Alright, so we're both at 3.
I want to learn, so I'm going to assist, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, and then just one of us rolls at advantage, I guess. Or do we both roll? I don't know.
Who's assisting who?
Well, Dave's assisting one of us, right?
Yeah, I just rolled 17 on my own. I'm like,
yeah,
guys,
right.
Is this it?
Yeah, one of you roll at advantage.
Okay. You go ahead, Zook.
Alright, let's see if I can do better than the persuasion. 19.
Nice.
Okay. So you guys have, your torches are lit. You guys are walking through the area. And, walking around the lake sort of thing, looking for where the willow might have gone. And as you're walking around, sort of at the other side of the lake from where you started, you find an area where it looks like the soil has been disturbed. Like, there's still grass and everything growing. It doesn't look like something's, like, torn through the area. But, like, when you step down, the soil seems looser somehow.
Treasure.
Burrowing.
You notice
Dryad
that
hidey
this
hole.
effect is starts going off into the woods towards the mountain area.
Is this like a Bugs Bunny hole?
No, this is like where her roots were as she moved through the ground.
Oh, okay. Cool.
She went that way.
Let's follow that root shit, bro.
We follow that root shit.
All right. So
Zook,
now it is day 2.
Zook, do you happen to have speak with plants?
If we do a long rest, I can.
Okay, so you guys roll a 60. Hold on one second. Okay, Dave. You guys are traveling through the forest. The sun starts to rise, and you notice, Dave, that there is a man following you guys through the woods.
Dude.
Sort of dressed in naturey clothes, well camouflaged. He's sort of looping through the trees.
Looks like a scout.
All right, there is not actually a boat. Let me remove that.
We're in a boat in the middle of the woods.
Cool.
How far is he away?
So he's like 30 feet away, just in the forest. He was hiding pretty well, till you've noticed him.
Do I see where he is now? Did whoever saw him tell me where he is?
I probably will, if we have some pre-established hand sign of spotted sketchy, I would do so, but I don't want to make a loud, guys, there's the dude!
Okay.
So
if
there's
I
a
see
dude
him,
in a tree over there, as you guys are following the trail of the willow.
if I see him, I'm going to cast Hold Person.
What's your passive perception?
12.
You don't see him.
Right, but doesn't Dave tell me where it is?
Well, Dave, how are you going to communicate this information?
I'd rather do it very quietly, and I'm probably gonna stealth myself into the next nearest tree. So should I roll stealth?
Yeah, roll stealth.
Not well.
Okay. You try to sort of like sneak into the bushes as you guys are walking by, and he notices you like try and clearly like has an eye on you and sort of looks up, and then he bolts.
I pursue.
Yeah, start initiative. We're gonna just move you the playing field a bit to give room.
Oh.
So I think, well, he starts to bolt. This is the surprise round for everyone who doesn't have a passive perception of 15 or higher. I think is everyone. I think only Nox sees him.
Brutal.
So I get a action.
And does anyone have a higher perception?
No.
No,
Nope.
mine's
Nope.
13.
Okay.
That's the teacher.
Then it is. Hold on, 1 second. Everyone rolled initiative. It is.
I might have something with my feet there.
What's your feat?
Alerts. Oh no, it's just I can't be surprised while I'm conscious. But I rolled shit for my initiative, so.
Wait, when did we do initiative?
Right, meow.
Yeah, sorry. Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah, I got a nat 1, so.
You do have an action this turn though, because you the way I interpret that is, you get to move during surprise rounds.
Okay.
Okay. So, the only people that get to go this particular turn are Mr. Dude, who's gonna try to run away.
Run away.
He goes all the way up here, and it's like, fuck, fuck, fuck! He jumps out of the tree. I'm sorry, he's a little slower because he is forced to jump out of the tree. He's there. You can see him. He's not yet behind trees. Knock.
I'm going to use my normal action to move. Or I'm going to use my move action and then my bonus action to dash. So I get to go 60. Hold on. How do I do this? I go 60 to there, and then since I'm still out of range of him, I'm going to try shooting him.
Okay.
With an 8, which isn't
That
great.
does not hit him. Alright, Jorik.
I am on a baleful teleport,
Okay.
and
the
it's
range?
got 150 foot range.
Damn, son!
That
So you
works.
guys just see me start like crackling with psychic shit, and I just like shoot off at this dude.
You just barely miss me.
Yeah. And then I just like I'm gonna go basically like right in front of him. And then let's see, he's
there.
gonna give me a con save for the thunder damage.
11.
That is a fail.
Okay. Yeah, kill him.
So I'm just like,
So we don't need to hide this body.
probably not.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
know.
not an adventure. There is no, like, blub, 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 blub.
Oh, did I just like chunkify?
Well, he's not an adventurer. He's just a normal dude, so he's just dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like a cell phone or equivalent on him, does he?
He, when you guys look, you find a waystone, like a sort of communicator device, but it's keyed to him, so You guys can't do anything with it.
How well keyed to him is it?
You think you'd have to be a pretty high-level wizard to undo the connection?
Couldn't just cut off his hand and hold it.
No. All right.
I'm still gonna pocket it in case he gets an incoming call. Maybe we could hear it.
They might be able to scry it though, so.
Yeah. I just throw it into the trees.
Okay.
So I'm just like, hey, anyone else gonna run away from me? You'll just die tired.
He breaks the flip phone in two and tosses it in the trash.
I'm actually a little disappointed because I went running off with the guy. And I'm like, aha, I'm a rogue. I'm gonna catch him so easily. And then you're like, hi. I'm like, oh.
Sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to steal your thunder, but
No, your thunder was better.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right. Let me do. Okay. So you guys continue to follow the trail. Zook, go ahead and, or you guys can roll the survival check again.
I'm helping because next level I'm taking a dip into ranger, and I totally don't help.
I assume I don't have advantage.
No, you do not.
18.
You keep the trail, no problem. So yeah, you guys walk through the woods for a day, following the trail. Here and there, you guys start finding like evidences of fights that are going through, and in a couple places you find just sort of wild animals that look like they were just beaten to death with like 100 clubs.
what?
She's the Whomping Willow.
Aw, Dave, you spoiled it.
Oh shit.
All right. So the day goes by. You guys are following the trail, but you haven't caught up to her yet. It does start to look like the trail is getting a little fresher and a little fresher as you follow along.
I pulled Madness aside and go, remember, trees don't like fire.
Oh, I know.
Okay. So night comes around. What are you guys gonna do?
Camp and shit, I guess.
Yeah, so there's a good question. Should we try and essentially just move a longer day? Because if at the lake she'd already been gone for a week, that means it might take us a week just to catch up.
Well, she'll stop in to beat things to death.
Yeah, I guess the question is can we do like the forced march rules or whatever that is, where it's, instead of an 8-hour workday, it's a 16-hour workday, and we have 8 hours of rest?
Well, you guys have already
Walked through the
not
night.
slept last night. You guys are feeling really tired.
Probably need to
Yeah.
sleep.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't wanna like get fatigued and shit.
Alright, you guys go to sleep. Do you guys keep watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the is anyone of the races that just like zone out for a while but are aware of their surroundings?
You mean monks?
No, there's like elves.
Elves.
A couple other things are like they just have to trance and they can kind of pay attention.
I thought that was
I don't
a
have that
specific
yet.
class thing.
I'll
some
eventually have
races
the ability
still
to
need
not eat or sleep, but not
We'll
yet.
take shifts. That's fine.
Yeah, we.
I mean, I'm
uh,
guessing I'm taking a shift with my 18 passive
Okay.
and the fact that I don't have any spells to regain.
The night goes by without any problems. Everything seems fine.
Cool.
Well, then let's get back to it.
Okay. Yeah. Army does not catch up to you guys. Cool, cool. And or not any more than they already were, because you guys are going some days out of your way here.
Yeah.
All right. Another day goes by. Give me another survival check.
Helping.
Want me to do this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. Yay.
16 is high enough. You guys continue along the trail.
Yeah.
All right. You guys now you're starting to notice like really a lot fresher signs. You guys think you're getting close.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. So but you think you're getting close, but a whole day goes by and you don't find her. But the signs of her passage are getting more and more obvious. Alright. Do you guys camp that night?
Yeah. Or no, do we want to push ahead, or?
I guess the question is, have we worked an 8-hour day or a full 16 maximum?
You've done the full 16, yeah. You guys are going after.
Okay, yeah, we
I'd
should.
say it's probably worth the rest.
Yeah, we should be rested up for when we get to this lady.
Alright.
Before we rest, because we rested previously at this point, I will cast Speak with Plants and ask them about the Druid Queen, if they've seen her recently, and just that kind of information to see if we can't get an idea of how close we are.
Alright, you speak with plants. What kind of plant are you speaking to?
What kind of plants are nearby?
There's lots of undergrowth in this area. You guys are sort of out of the Willow Grove area. There's lots of trees all around. You see a couple berry bushes.
Can the berry bushes be Barry Manilow bushes?
Oh, yeah.
I talked to the berry bush.
Yes!
Good berries.
I described the queen and...
Reminded me how Speak with Plants works? Like, what does the text say?
Oh, God. Give me a second to pull it back up.
Sorry, I should have a deeper knowledge of D&D, but I don't.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I got it up here. You imbue plants within 30 feet of you with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands. You can question plants about events in the spell's area within the past day, gaining information about creatures you have passed, weather, and other circumstances. You can also turn difficult terrain caused by plant growth into ordinary terrain that lasts for the duration, or you can turn ordinary terrain where plants are present into difficult terrain that lasts for the duration. Plants might be able to perform other tasks on your behalf at the DM's discretion. This spell doesn't enable plants to uproot themselves and move about, but they can freely move branches, tendrils, and stalks. If a plant creatures in the area, you can communicate it as if you shared a language, but you gain no magical ability to influence it.
Okay. Yeah. So you animate the plants in the area, and they're all sort of like, oh, hey, how's it going? Hey, hey, George, how's it going? Nice to talk to you again. And the berry bush in particular is like, oh, hey, how's it going there, Druid buddy? Hey.
Going well. You look like you're thriving. Have you happened to see a Druid Queen pass by? She's very tall, has lots of sticks to beat animals to death with.
Oh, you mean the Willow? Oh, yeah. She saved me from a bear the other day. He was going to eat my berries. I was yelling at him, no, don't, please! And then that tree came by and saved me. Just destroyed that bear. It was brutal, I'll say. But you know what? Blood makes a great fertilizer.
Wow.
Well, that's not disconcerting.
I was very curious. Thank you for answering that question for me.
Oh, yeah, of course. Just
Did she go?
please don't eat my berries.
Which way did she go?
It like
wiggles
swings one of its branches. Oh, she went that way.
Excellent. Thank you very much. By the way,
Oh, anytime. Just
my brother.
please don't eat my berries.
Okay.
I say,
Not gonna eat your berries.
Is Zook the only one that can hear the bush?
No, you guys can all hear this.
There's like a part of me, I'm like, I'm not a nature guy, but I'm like, isn't the berries how it like spreads its seed? Like, why does it not want the berries eaten?
I turn into a bear and start eating the berries.
The bush is screaming.
I tell it that was my brother.
It apologizes profusely.
I eat all berries.
You guys leave, the bush is crying.
Why would you do that?
My babies!
Well, I'm never casting that spell.
Okay, yeah. So you guys know that the tree is there. As you guys are leaving, the spell is starting to fade, but you notice all of the plant life is looking at Zook with a little bit of a like, oh god, what has he done?
I think we're all like, what has he done? I'm like, this is our druid. Why did he? What?
Yeah, even Madness is like, okay, that's a little weird even for me.
Yeah, shit gets weird when you talk to plants, I guess.
I don't know, ever since he said blood makes good fertilizer, I was like, kinda wanna kill this plant.
But it does,
This one's
though.
sadistic plant.
What circle is Zook from?
Easts, I think?
East circle.
East.
Circle of the beast. Or the moon,
Not
or whatever.
Circle of the Moon. I don't remember what the other one is.
I think it was Circle of the Moon, though.
Alright.
Circle of the Moon was the castery one.
Is it?
Pretty sure
I thought
it
the
is.
moon was the beast one, because, like, werewolves and shit.
Yeah, so the beast one, circle of the land is the other one.
Right, you're right.
Okay.
Circle
Because I know of a third-party one that I think Zook would like a lot.
Well, we can get to that later.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, so you guys know that the tree is probably like half a day away.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Let's handle this shit, then.
Yeah, let's get away from all these crying plants.
Yeah, this is weird. Let's just get out of here.
Bear Bro is weird.
Bear was here in one of the trees.
Say again?
I carved bear was here in one of the trees in my claws.
The tree has the good sense to not say anything.
I pointed all of them as the spell fades.
What'd you say?
I point at all of them as the spell fades.
You got problems, bro. You are the weirdest druid I've ever met.
I'm like sitting there in the back, like talking to you guys. I'm like, is he mad that the plants were glad that the bear died? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't get it.
I'm so confused right now.
Alright, yeah. So the you guys start walking through the woods, and Dave. Well, actually, hold on. Sorry, 1 second. You once again notice a creepy motherfucker.
How far away?
He is once again like 30 feet away from you guys. I'm gonna find his image eventually. There he is.
This time, instead of trying to hide, I just take a pot shot at him. And
Okay,
start moving.
you get a surprise round on that. Jorik, you also get to act on this particular surprise round because you are not ever surprised. Go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
You know what I'm
Probably
gonna
be
do.
over pretty quick though.
Don't you do it.
Okay, everyone's in the order. And, yeah, alright. Jorik, I guess you actually... So, you see Nock pull out his bow, and you, like, are immediately like, wait, what? And you, like, follow his gaze, And like as he's pulling out the bow, you get to take your action.
Alright, so I'm actually going to hold my action. I'm going to ready another Baleful Teleport, but I'll wait for Knock to go, so I actually know where I'm going, because I probably don't see this dude yet.
All right.
Okay.
So I fire the hand crossbow, and I'm shocked that you are already ready to move. I'm like, I've just drawn from like the pistol holster, and I'm
It's
like,
like, oh, we're fighting now.
17,
Where is he? Where is he?
That'll hit him.
and that sneak, it's 18.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, arrow goes through his fucking skull.
Nice.
And I'm like, simmer down.
I figured I'd give that one to you.
Thank you. I'm deeply impressed that he was that ready to go, like immediately.
Oh, I'm always ready to go.
Da, da, da.
Can't catch me.
Do I suck
I got mind powers.
And I'm just sitting here wondering how you guys are noticing this stuff.
You're just like, what's going on? So the guy just like falls out of the tree dead, and like, don't worry
Like-
about it.
I think for me, it's more like my spidey sense is tingling, so I know a fight's about to happen, and then I see him like shoot at a dude, and I'm like, that's where that's going.
Yep.
I'm gonna follow that crossbow bolt.
Alright. Yeah.
Can I take a minute to steal the guy's clothes?
Yeah,
Loot
you
his clothes?
can steal his clothes.
Okay.
The arrow went through his skull, so like his clothes are fully
Relatively.
intact.
And relatively clean, I hope. Just
You
in case
also
their
find
army
the
gets
gold
close
piece.
enough that we need to sneak into it, we'll have like one of their scouts' uniforms.
That's a war crime.
Shh.
Are there war crimes at this day and age?
No,
There's no Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
Geneva.
There's no
This
Geneva.
druid just lied to a dryad and ate a bush until it cried. Like, there is no line here.
I know. I just like to be that guy about that.
The ex-army guy was like, "That's a
Yeah.
war crime."
They're like, hey, that's a war crime. You can't wear enemy uniforms.
And then we do the SpongeBob meme where that's a war crime.
What?
Nehemiah, hey, how?
Right. Anyway.
So we give the rogue the scout's uniform. He sneaks in. He uses the terrorist goblin to blow up the...
Oh my god.
I'm planning
Alright.
ahead.
We're insurgents now. It's fine.
Alright then. Yeah, so make a survival check.
Okay.
Helping.
Not good enough to help.
Well then I'll help. I'll help Zook, I guess.
Okay.
Helping.
Not good enough to help.
Dang. It's all up to you,
It's on
Zook.
you.
Jump.
Freak, but stealthy.
Plant
Alright.
lights me.
You guys sort of lose the trail a little bit. You guys have a pretty good general idea of where you're going. Like, it almost seems like maybe the willow has caught on to the fact that you guys are following it. And you can't really determine the trail. You know the direction, but you're not sure. You know, like you don't have an exact idea of the whereabouts of the willow.
We all had those. We got that item that turned us into birds, right?
Yeah, we have
Say that
our
again?
Yeah, that's like one use though, right? Or did we each get one or something?
We each got one, but they're each one
Okay.
each.
Yeah.
And someone could take to the air and probably get a general idea of where they.
Does someone have a crow familiar?
I do, but I can't talk to it. Oh wait, yeah, I
You
can.
see through its eyes. And
Is it considered a small animal? Is a crow considered a
It's
small?
a bird.
I know.
That's a bird.
It's
Smaller
a normal
tiny-
crow.
Just a crow.
I can speak to beasts that are considered small.
I'm a crow.
Yeah, it can also speak to its owner.
He's
So-
he's been chilling with us this whole time.
Yeah. Do you want to use him to try to find
Yeah, sure.
Player support. You can do
All right,
it.
roll perception.
Okay. Perception.
There's a lot of trees.
Bird King.
Yeah, you're quite sure there are numerous trees in the area. All right. So you guys are walking through the woods, looking for the freaking willow. You've lost the trail. That's sad. And walking through. You're walking through. All right. What's your formation as you're walking through the woods?
I'm usually up front.
I'm usually back.
If I was doing the tracking, I imagine I'd be up front with them.
Yeah.
I'll probably be mid-ish.
It's a T.
Okay. You guys are walking through the woods, like up in that direction.
Yeah, I think so, right?
If that's the direction we're walking, then yeah.
Yes.
What is that? It's getting bigger.
All right.
It's just a tree.
You guys are walking by this lovely tree. Looks just like every other tree in the area. And then, everyone roll initiative, and Jorik, you get to take an action this time, but the rest of you don't.
Brutal. It's that tree. Doom!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, isn't Lu Bu with us too?
Yes, he is. Thank you for reminding me.
Like, wait a second. This is Guy walking
He's
around.
kind of a force multiplier here.
I keep on forgetting that he's with
not
you
saying
guys.
anything for like 3 days, and we're like, oh shit, he's still there.
He's taciturn, alright?
Lubu is taciturn.
Alright. So,
I think I tied with the tree.
you did. What's your dexterity?
2.
Alright. You go before the tree, except it's a surprise round, so the tree goes first. Alright. Everyone, make a DC 15 strength check.
Ah.
Saving throw?
The strength.
Oh, I meant to
Jesus.
switch it to Vex. Sorry.
It's funnier that way.
The tree
It's like
just
an earthquake attack, and it just kills the crow somehow. Like, you're flying, what?
All I can picture is just this branch just leaping out and grabbing the crow out of midair.
They're swatting it like a fly.
Alright, so Zook and Mr. Jorik, you guys are so everyone, roots come up out of the ground and like grapple your legs. Dave, as they do, you try to jump out of them, except like they cling to your feet and you trip and fall. And the roots cover your entire body. You will have disadvantage on your next check.
Alright, uncanny dodge coming up.
Alright, and yeah, the two of you guys are fine, and everyone else, you are grappled. Right,
Grapple.
who also gets to make a check.
6 grapples.
He is also grappled. Alright, Jorik, you're the only other one who gets to go this turn.
Alright, so I got my friggin'... I'm just gonna, walk up and start hacking away at this tree, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
I'm gonna fight you, tree. So, hacha! Is that a hit?
That is a hit, yeah.
Awesome. Alright, I'm just gonna, go full fucking explosion on this lady. And then alacrity, yeah. So, we'll do dazzling speed, so it's another 3d8. So that's 24 with 1 attack.
Nice.
And then I'll do my offhand attack. That doesn't hit, I take it.
No, it does not.
Alright, and then since I hit with dazzling speed there, next attack roll against the target has advantage.
Cool.
Before my turn.
For your turn, or for until your next turn?
Before until the start of my next turn. So
Okay.
it's like only other people can take advantage of that.
Yeah. Madness, you're up.
Yep, just looking something up real quick. So I can still cast, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, grapple just drops your move to 0.
Oh, you also get to make a strength save to try to break free.
Is that an action though?
It's part of your move action.
Oh, okay. Gonna go for that then. Wait, strength, or can I use a different one? I thought I saw
No,
something.
it's just strength.
I actually don't think it was. I swear I saw strength, athletics, or dexterity.
For a grapple, yeah. You can use...
For a normal grapple, yes. But for tree roots grabbing you, it's strength.
Aha! That was the missing piece of information. Okay. Hey,
Nice.
mystery
Oh
solved.
yeah, you break free.
Cool. I'm going to move back and then fire. Lots of fire. Oh wait, no, I already used my movement. Never mind. But still, fire.
All right, throw fire. Also, it's half of your movement. You still have 15 feet of movement.
Okay, then I'm going to move 15 feet extra. And in that case, then I'll probably throw a dice. Right?
The dex. Oh, you threw a fireball?
Yep.
You're gonna hit all your friends. Well, actually, you can throw it far enough away.
He's
I
throwing
throw
it
it
like
behind it,
back
so
here, yeah.
sorry, I just hadn't gone that far. And fire die.
It makes it save. So, you throw the fireball, and the branches suddenly start to almost spin as they keep the fire away from it to some degree, shunting some of the fire away. But it does also hit it. You get a 2 on your fire die. What does that do?
That's where I catch on fire.
Go give her a hug.
Okay, you are on fire. It takes 14 damage. Oh no. You do notice that it doesn't like fire. And above a 50, the forest catches on fire. Okay.
Helping or hurting, unsure.
Yeah, and then above a 50, one of your items catches on fire. Madness. All right, you're good. Well, you're on fire, so you have to roll that damage, I think.
Yeah, 1d6.
Yeah, and you have to use your move action to put yourself out, but you only take 1 damage. Oh, well, I rolled it for you. You take 1.
Okay.
All right, Womp and Willow's turn.
Come at me, bro.
All right, so Jorik, you are taking 4 big old tree limbs in the face.
Oh, shit.
The 18 hits you, right?
Yeah. Wow, did I dodge 3 of those?
Yep.
Sweet.
Take 9 damage.
Brutal. Oh, I have temp HP.
Yeah. Zook,
Awesome.
3 are coming at you. Oh, jeez. 2 of those are going to hit you, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. This is probably gonna hurt. Take 34 damage. Aha!
Well, I'm down.
Wow.
Is Lubu in the order? I don't see him.
Lubu. Why? I rolled for him. Apparently, token thing didn't apply. He got a 16, I think. Did I roll for him? Maybe I didn't roll for him. He's a 5, so.
Wah, wah.
He's after me.
Alright. I'm sorry, Lubu also gets hit. Except he doesn't. So, Jorik, you're up.
Okay. Wait, how? Did we go through a whole turn already?
There was the surprise round.
Oh, right. Okay.
This is the top of it.
Well, I'm gonna step over and what do I got here? I'm gonna do some heals on Zook there. I'll throw 5 on men wounds there to give him 15.
Okay. Zook, you have 15 more health.
Yeah, so you're conscious now.
A little better.
Alright, Vex.
I would like to shatter the tree.
What's it do?
Shatter
Bad
shatters. It's,
Thunder!
yeah, let me go to the thing here. Hold on.
I think inanimate objects got like disadvantage on the roll for that, right?
Yep.
It is not an inanimate object, though.
Okay.
That's only inorganic material.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 damage on a failed save. Half as much on a successful one.
Okay.
Of course, it's more
what's
if I
the
use
save?
highest spell slot. The save DC is 15.
Okay. I'm sorry, was it con?
It is Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It makes it. So it takes half?
It takes half damage. Let me roll the damage. Shatter.
Wop, 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 wop.
Okay. It takes damage. Knock.
Is part of our move action to try to break out of the vines? Is it just strength, or was it you could use acrobatics or something?
Just strength.
Just.
Can I use my move action to try and get out?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Vex. Go ahead.
You can go first.
Okay, strength then. Okay. You said saving. You said saving throw.
It's strength saving throw. Alright, you actually
17.
break free. So you can move back if you want.
Yeah, I'll move back.
Okay. Knock, you have disadvantage on this saving throw.
Get a 2.
Yep. So you do manage to like wriggle out from under some of the vines. You're still trapped, but you won't have disadvantage next turn.
With lack of a better option, I'm gonna try shooting the tree.
Shoot that tree. You miss.
Rough.
I don't like this.
Lubu. He breaks free. Like, you guys just see him lift his foot like he's normally walking, and all the root vines just sort of snap.
Roots can't stop Lubu.
Nah. So he's going for them swings. He hits. Does anyone remember what his damage roll was?
Ridiculous.
I really need to start writing this stuff up.
It's 10d8.
It's definitely not 10d8.
I think it was something like 4d8 plus 5 or something.
I think it's 4d6. That's my memory. So
Jesus. 'Cause he had some crazy magical biz, right?
yeah, he's got a sweet fucking weapon. Yeah, he does a
Jesus.
fuck ton of damage.
And he carries.
The carry
He's
is
level
fed.
9, so. Also, his glaive looks awesome. You don't know what it is, you've never seen it before, but damn, you want one. Zook, you're conscious but prone.
I will stand up. And I will summon a couple of bear bitches.
Alright.
And
That
they get
flank.
their own initiative.
This tree cannot be flanked, for the record.
Brutal. It has no discernible anatomy.
They go on a 12.
They go on a 12? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and I have to add
I'll summon them there.
bears, where you at? Bear! That's such a good picture.
It is. It's perfect.
Roll! Alright, and they go on a 12.
I think that's standing up is how much of my movement?
Half.
All of it? Or half.
Half, I think.
Yeah, it's half movement.
Guess I'll go there then. For now. That's my turn.
That it tries to whap you as you're getting away. Does 13 hit you?
Nope.
Alright, cool.
I'm
Madness, we're back to you.
Sweet. So, do this a little differently this time. Scorching Ray.
Burn that trick.
Yup.
Do it.
1, 2, 3, and 4th because I'm casting at higher level.
2 of them hit.
Hooray! Oh, and I'm gonna burn sorcery point probably to improve the rolls. Nope, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I
Those
will
are solid rolls.
Yeah. Ooh, I might have caught. I didn't catch on fire, but
Aren't you still on fire?
Can use his
Oh.
move action to put himself out. So.
Oh,
he's not going
okay.
anywhere.
yeah. Well, user teleports in
Oh,
a flash
sorry.
of fire next to the biggest enemy on the battlefield. All of a sudden, I'm next to the tree.
Hey, everybody.
You're next to the tree. What else does that do?
That's it.
Okay.
I just get teleported. Flash of
Rough.
fire and light.
All right. It is the tree's turn, but before the trees goes, I want to grab another drink because my throat is parched. So, couple-minute break.
Okay.
Couple minutes.
Zach, we killed the tree while you were gone. It was glorious.
So much fire.
Yep.
Turns
We
out it was
burned
just
down-
one big misunderstanding.
Turns out it's not a curse. She just had really bad pink eye. You know, because red eyes.
Yep.
It's funny. Ha!
They were light red.
I just imagine that talking tree from Pocahontas.
Grandmother tree.
Yep.
There was a recent meme or something where it was like Pocahontas was going to go to the England or something like that, and like Grandmother Tree's like, okay, I'll come with you, and she starts like coming out of the tree as like a dryad. Pocahontas is like, no, 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 get back in there. And she's like trying to push her back into the tree.
Okay, I am back. Okay, tree! It's gonna distribute its attacks amongst the people that are closest to it. It crits Jorik.
Brutal.
Does an 18 hit you, Jorik?
Brantimus.
Oh, it looks like he also went to get a drink.
Woogie woogie.
Hi, Brant. Does an 18 hit you?
Oh, yes.
Alright, so you get hit twice, one of them's a crit.
Oh, shit.
I'm just gonna roll damage for that for now. So, just roll all the dice.
Brutal.
Does the modifier get doubled too? Or is
No,
it just the
dice.
Okay. Take 38 damage.
Okay. Shit. I am unconscious.
Madness.
That was like just enough. I had like between that and I had like 37 with that and my temp HP.
Oh.
Shit.
Sorry. It's a pretty brutal tree.
Fucking crits, man.
Yeah, man. Madness, you take 12.
Okie doke.
Say what?
Okay.
I assume a 20 hits you. And then a 10 does not.
Yeah, only 12 AC. Not great, but apparently just enough.
Yeah. And then first bear gets missed. Second bear probably gets hit with that 17. Zook.
17? No, miss.
That's a miss on the bear?
I'm not in bear form yet.
No, the bear friends.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they get it.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. Bottom bear takes 14 damage.
Bottom bear.
How much health do they have?
34, so it'd be at 20.
Was it 20?
They started at 34.
Give the other one. Numbers. Okay, and then it tries to hit Lubu and fails utterly. Also, because it hit Madness, who is in range, he gets an attack of opportunity on Mr. Tree.
Wait, I get an attack of opportunity?
No, Lubu does, but he misses.
Wah, wah.
Jorik, you're unconscious. Make a death save.
Oh boy. That's a success.
Hooray!
Druid, time to pay it forward.
Yes, please.
Will do.
Vex, you're up.
Can trees dance?
You can find out.
You can find out.
I kind of want to find out.
This one can thrash like a motherfucker.
Let's see. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. I activate my orb, and I make all targets in a 20-foot radius, targets being the tree, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If you fail 3 times consecutively, they get exhausted.
Thanks for that, Dave.
I think it fails, so that means it is dancing, right?
That means dancing.
All right. That is a dancing tree.
And
This is not a mosh pit we want to be in.
I might add that the dance is uncontrollable.
Awesome.
So it is going nuts.
So Vex throws his disco ball up into the air, and glittering lights are coming off of it, and the tree just starts waving its limbs wildly in the air.
Like
Like it just don't
care.
Yeah.
Also, I might add that damage does not cause the dancing to end.
Yeah, right. Unlike Tasha's Hideous Laughter, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Get
Nah.
advantage.
Try to get out of those vines. Probably not.
No.
Reload and fire. Nope.
Nope.
Continue writhing like a grub.
You got a shrimp.
Alright. Mr. Badass with a pole arm. Misses one. But still does 20 damage. Bears!
Bear blasting.
Let's see. Top bear. There's a swipe. Oh,
No.
I assume we didn't have advantage from it dancing.
You don't have advantage from it dancing. Unless I stated otherwise, X, but I
Nope.
don't think so.
I didn't.
Oh, that was a fumble.
Advantage.
Yeah. First bear
Yep.
trips.
Then again, this is an item that you created, so.
It's true. I'm pretty sure it does not give advantage.
We will go to the second bear then. They'll make an attack. Here we go. 19 hit.
Yeah.
And then I'll follow
16
up with a bite. I assume a 12 probably doesn't hit, but
12 does not hit.
and the bear that tripped, I guess it would use its move action to stand up.
Yeah, no, that works. So you guys see one bear like smack the tree pretty hard, take a chunk of bark out, and the other tree does a roll. Or the other bear does a roll. It's like, you alright there, bear? Look, you're up.
It's Care Bear Stare.
I do a Care Bear stare. Just seeing something. I will cast Cure Wounds. Why it appeared twice, but
Done healing?
healing. What's his face? Jork.
This asshole.
This asshole, Jork.
Yay.
You get back 10.
Yay. I'm conscious. Oh, that tree's gonna fight me again, isn't it?
It might. It's dancing right now.
Oh, that's right.
Madness, you're up.
Okay. Debating whether to run away or just more fire.
But why not both?
It can't do anything to you while it's dancing, so.
Oh, it can't. No reactions?
It does not have reactions while it is dancing, that is correct.
Sweet.
Back it up.
Do a moonwalk.
Unleash the motherfucking moonwalk.
Moonwalk backwards. Away from it.
I moonwalk. I moonwalk like I've never moonwalked before. And as I'm walking back, shooting back, scorching rays at him.
Alright, shoot
My
them
fire.
scorching rays.
Dude. Dude.
You.
Dude. And I only got 3.
Okay. One of them misses.
So 2 hits.
Yep, 2 hit.
Sweet.
Alright. Take 16.
Damn it.
You're not having good luck with the fire dice today.
No.
You just teleport it back to him.
Moonwalk, fire, poof, back. Oh, hi.
Flash a light. Oh no.
At this point, just
Fire.
hang on and dance with her.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the DC?
15. Well, 16 technically, because I keep forgetting to add 1 to the DC when I use my orb as a foci.
Oh, right.
So
Alright, so
technically
yeah.
it's 16.
Tree is still dancing, and we're gonna roll a percentage dice. If it is above a 70, it's gonna attack everyone around it once. Alright, it doesn't attack anyone.
Yay!
Jarek.
I live. Alright. I fucking stand up. I guess I stand up drunkenly. Here, hold on. What the? Give me my stuff. Alright, I get temp HP back. Yay. What else do I got? I'm like hurting here. Shit. Yeah, I'll probably do the big heals. Get me up to 15 or 25.
Okay.
And I think I get some extra healing because of a class feature. Yeah, restore 3 HP when spending a psi point if current HP is below that. Yeah, so I get like another 3. Yay. It'll probably shot me again. I think that's it for me.
Okay. Vex.
I am going to fireball.
Oh, snap.
26.
It doesn't get to make a dex save because it's dancing.
Oh,
15.
firebolt.
Firebolt, not fireball. I was like, when did you get fireball?
Oh, firebolt. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Either way, it's a hit. So.
Yeah, it definitely is. Okay. Smacked. Knock.
Writhing like a grub. And I get up.
Break free!
I get up and kind of step away from those vines that have been trying to entangle me the whole fucking time. Alright, so I still have half my movement.
Yeah.
So I can move up to here, and I am
fun.
going to haha and haha and totally fail at everything I'm doing today.
Yeah, you miss. Alright. Thingamajigget.
We're just not a nature guy.
It's a big tree. I don't know how you miss it.
Different type of nature guy.
Blue Boo is all like, I'ma fuck your shit.
Okay.
And he proceeds to fuck it shit.
Damn, son.
Alright. Bears!
Bears.
Bear
We will do their
attack.
swipe attacks.
18
And
hits.
the bite attacks.
Um, 17 also hits.
So it looked like 19.
Alright. Zook.
Alright, use my bonus action to go bear myself. And I will charge in.
More bears.
Need more bears.
Always
Everybody
need
up
more
in here.
bears. I will take a swipe.
Ah, there it
man.
is.
Alright.
Follow it up with the bite.
Is that the full crit damage? It is, yeah. Okay.
27, nice.
Damn.
Alright. You kill the tree.
Yay!
The dancing tree goes down.
And the war of bears and plants comes to an end.
The tree starts to wither, and motes of light, like big motes of light, start coming off. When you see the size of those motes of light, you think maybe something happened that made this tree a little weaker than it actually should have been, as you guys were fighting it. Because it was a badass, but Now that makes it look like it was a really big badass. You're not sure exactly what made it a little weaker, but it withers and withers and withers, and behind is a small statue of a that looks exactly like the tree, except it looks a little like greener, more verdant. And there's a big pile of gold, which let me figure out how much.
Yeah, Lou.
I firmly believe that it was the dancing that made it weaker.
Yeah. And I totally helped in that fight. Don't anyone tell me otherwise.
You distracted
We
the
couldn't have done it
roots.
without you.
Da-da-da-da.
Let me add a new thing. What's today? The 13th? 6/13.
Alright, you guys find 2,000 gold pieces.
Damn, son.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, you have this little figurine and 2,000 gold pieces.
Like 400 gold each, right?
Again?
Yeah, 400 each.
Alright, and that seems like as good as any a place to stop.
Yep.
Yeah. Victory is ours.
Alright, so currently you guys are at 17 days. It took you 3 days to track down the willow before they catch up with you. But you're not sure how much the dryads will be able to help you when you return in terms of, you know, buying you some time from the dude. So, yeah, good job, everyone.
Yeah.
What? Murdering
so-
those scouts was clutch, though.
Yeah, I also just feel like I need to. It was like a random encounter, so there was a 15% chance that you encountered the Dryad village, and then in that 15% chance, it was actually a 1 out of 3 chance. And literally, first roll through the wilderness, you guys hit it. It's like,
Damn.
wow, I set that up, but I didn't really know if they would actually hit it. I kind of enjoy this like method of DMing because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Random shit. Woo.
Yeah, until it like randomly does. So I just like write out weird like maps of things that could happen. Kind of fun.
It is. It's good.
And since you were asking how long ago we dinged to 5, just wanted to bring that up to see if you were.
Oh
thinking
yeah,
6.
sorry. Yes, you do. You ding 6.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, ranger level.
Fighter level.
And you ding 6, which means that your magic, like your soul weapons, also are going to upgrade. So I have to figure out what those upgrades will look like because I haven't thought of that. I just knew that it was going to happen at level 6.
Elbow swords.
Soul weapon?
Oh, sorry.
That's all I need is elbow swords.
Alright, so we'll figure that out. I'll talk to everyone via email and G-chat, and we'll figure out what your upgrades will look like.
Sweet.
Cool.
Alright! Yeah, congrats everyone! Alright, I'll see you later.
See you later.
Thanks.